I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support, and that is what you shall have. Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups. Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to win before any of that. You wish to speak? I am here for you. No hardship from me. Far from it. Was there something else you wanted, my heart?
This is the closest to a rag it's ever been.
That's just a gimmick. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
I can do this thing or two. This is better than ever.
A suggestive nod. You've been single too long.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to come.
Bloody believe it. No responsibility. I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio is a... Oh, it's you. Your little scroot of a friend left this on my floor the last time you visited. I presume you have returned to re-engage my services? You forgot what we did? I find that hard to believe. But if you speak truth, perhaps I could jog that lazy memory of yours. You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer. The first hit's free, eh? My, you have changed. Fine, just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I opened a portal for you and Lord Gortash. My word, this is embarrassing. Perhaps I should have explained our terms better. You asked me to jog your memory. Jog I did. Our micropact is complete. Would you like to make another transaction? I thought you'd never ask. Now you've...
How about the flophouse?
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
The crown of Carsus cannot be handed over to this devil. Agree to nothing.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the Hells, deep in the Hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's steel and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe. Until then, your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my house of hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
Wherever this House of Hope is, we need to go there immediately and destroy that contract. We must speak with Helsic. Only a Diabolus would know the way.
All is ashen meat.
I hope you're here to discuss that contract you just signed. Agreeing to give away our greatest hope of salvation wasn't the wisest of moves. I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just... You signed an...
Destiny wait.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Sharp as ever.
The Oak Father's work is never done.
Seek and you shall find me.
Where am I? What's going on?
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How very gumptious of him. What were the terms of this deal? Tell me, you turned him down. Good. I am glad, but be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Speaks well, that
Afternoon.
Yeah, this edition looks better than ever.
Better than ever? With all the articles about my life. He's not been near a race anymore.
Nothing's happening. Oh, shit! That was Baldurs, wasn't it?
How may I be of further assistance? So keen to return to the Hells. Well, I suppose it's warm this time of year. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal. You are almost certain to fail. Almost. And so, there is a chance you might succeed. Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen. There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal? Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke. Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the grimoire and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone!
I strongly suggest that you reconsider this course of action.
What was she trying to summon? Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. No one stopped me yet. Must lug my guts through this hell. Mind never quiet. I can do better. I must. No time to rest? Is that blood? No, never mind. I'm starting to get a headache.
There is no reason to provoke him by invading his home.
You came. Such a shame. Curiosity killed all the cats. It won't be so kind to you.
As the woman speaks, you hear a distant rattle of chains, and she winces in pain.
The jailer will hear us. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I must go. It's not kind to me.
The figure flickers and starts to dim from view, but you sense she could be convinced to return. The figure shimmers brightly.
I hope so. I can't leave. I am Hope. What little is left of her. A guttering candle. I'm not... I hear the jailer. It hears me. It'll call Raphael, make every... Caveat venditor. Big mistake. But big mistakes correct bigger mistakes. But yes! Hope can help.
You hear a sound like the rattle of a chain, and an agonizing scream in your...
Shh! Everyone! Now whisper your questions, little wretch. But really quiet and very clever. Concentrate. Remember, quiet as a mouse. The same place you'll find your sorry little... The paper cage for your soul. Such a tiny thing, but it's one of his favorites. In the archive, down the corridor, past the debtor... Oh, the debtors. They won't like you. But I like you. I know I do. I think I do. I hope I do. I just need to ask one question, and I'll know for sure. Can you save me? Please? Please, 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 please. All right. You have to listen very, very, very closely. I will say this only once. Find the key, take the contract, smash my chains. Find the key, take the contract, smash my chains. Find the key, take the contract. Once you take the contract, the fire, but don't forget me. Please.
The rattle of chains echoes louder from unseen places, and without a scream...
Residents were guests, and all of the guests will be residents.
You shouldn't be here. None of us should. Hurt me, please. Over here!
Raphael hears everything you say.
Touch me. Love me. What's that? Never sign your soul away.
There it is. Your contract with Raphael. Your signature bold at the bottom. The earthy smell of a magical field surrounds the item, preventing you or anyone from touching it. You surmise it's controlled by a vocal component.
That might be worth a look.
Hurt me.
A lost little mouse is running through the house. A thief in the night, greedy and here to take. Why are you here, little thief? Raphael? Ha! No. You will have a far crueler master than Raphael soon. But what inspired you to pay him a visit? Do not lie. Try again. But this is your last chance. This is very naughty. Whatever are we to do? Why don't we play a game? You win, I give you everything you desire. But you'll enjoy yourself more if you lose. It's a surprise. Off with your clothes. Good, little thief. Good. Keep going like this. And you'll get to live. You'll be crying out my name soon. You'd better know it. I am Harlip, Raphael's personal incubus, glamored and transfigured to look like him. I'm a perfect copy. He only ever wants to sleep
which you seek is still so close, yet so far. The magic blinks away at your words.
Careful. The theft of the most important item in this place will surely not go unnoticed.
This piece of humble parchment contains your promise to give Raphael the crown of Cast. Your blood suddenly runs cold. Raphael knows what you've done.
Just rang Raphael's dinner bell. And you are the entire. This is delightful. You have what you wanted, but you cannot.
I've got good news. I'm back. Good news. You got what you came for. Successful visit. Great success. Fantastic work. Bad news. So many things will be on fire when you step outside of this room. You included. That's okay, though, right? It's hell. You expected it to be hot. Worst news, Raphael's on his way home, and oh boy, he is spitting mad. You planned for this. I know you did. You have everything under control. It's really important that you don't panic, even when your eyes evaporate from the heat. Come to my prison, bring the hammer, break my chains, and then we exit stage any which way. Quick as a cockroach, slick. Over here.
No time for mercy. Time to get going.
And I swear it's time to buy this coop on a hope and you sound so brave, but we... Hammer is almost as sweet a sight as you are. Smash those chains! We must dress the Hollyphant in the room. I can see how you avoid looking at me. I must be so terribly mutilated after all these decades of torture. Don't hold back. Tell me how bad it is. I'd blush if they had left me any skin to redden, and I would kiss you if they had not torn off my lips. You truly are the kindest foe I've ever met. We'll carve our way to the entrance hall, and that's the hopeful version, of course. The likely version is that we are the messes and he is the chopper. Onwards! Don't hold back. Tell me. I'd blush if they will come. That onward.
Behold the dance of death. Something good here, I hope.
everything she needs to know about Raphael. He's almost home now, closer than a kiss.
Time slows for a moment, and the air becomes thicker. The master of the house is coming.
You. There are many things in your world that I loathe. Litters of kittens, chattering children, the noise and the chaos of it all. In my world, in my house, there is order, and there are rules. You have broken the most important rule of all, and committed the cardinal sin. You went against your word, and defied our contract. In doing so, you brought the chaos of your world into mine. I will not abide it. You've given me no other choice. I offered you liberty, and you've chosen death. It's the fatal flaw of mortal kind. Take away their free will and they call you a tyrant. Allow them to indulge it and they become tyrants. You would have been heroes if you'd only dealt fairly with me. Instead, you're not so different to doomed Carsus, overreaching your limits and burning your world to ash.
Wrong! They will save their world and smash you to smithereens.
It's this charming naivety that makes your company such a joy to me, Hope. I'll even forgive this little rebellion once you're suitably chastised.
This isn't a rebellion. It's a revolt. I'm revolting!
Then Hope dies today. Commander, you can salvage a trophy from these insects when I'm done with them.
These insects struck me down beneath the Shadowlands. They are worthy opponents. Their skulls will make fine trophies. To stand against a devil in his own home. That takes courage. I'm with you.
How tiresome. Am I to understand that you wish to die with them?
I wish to fight with them.
It's all the same in the end. If you have any last words, make it quick. It will only take a moment to finish you. Hope. It always burns you in the end, little mouse. Now, down comes the claw.
All mortal lives expire. Souls go to their dooms in flame forevermore.
has its laws. Hell, effect and the cause. Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm, for now down here come the claws.
Preposterous that any of us are alive. Maybe we're not. Pinch yourself and check we're not dreaming the last of our lives as we die screaming. Then we're not just fine, we're spectacular. What a wonderful, jubilant, glorious day. But my poor sister, Carilla. It is not right that she died. And that makes me want to weep an ocean. When we were children, she always kept the last piece of pastry for me and bloodied the nose of the bullies who pulled my hair. She was my sister. But as a wise woman once said, there's no point in crying over spilt blood. We must go on. And despite all the years I've lost, I have enough love in my heart to guide you home.
For the first time since you heard her voice, hope seems calm, and the peace flows from her into you, soothing your very soul.
And go where? I don't think I quite know how to be anywhere else but here anymore. With a lick of paint and a thorough cleaning, this could be a lovely little house. And I can hardly leave. After all, who would ever want to think of hell without hope? I hope I'll see Carilla again one day, and that she'll say sorry, and I'll tell her she's forgiven. I hope I find all the pieces of my mind that fell out of my head over all those years, and that I'll be able to put myself back together again. I hope the echoes of pain will fade, and memories of sorrow will die, and that you'll visit me here someday. And I hope you have a happy ending of your own.
Raphael is no more. I shall not shed any tears.
What a view.
You fought well. We could use such strength in the Blood War. Now I'm free of Raphael's blasted contract. I can return to the front lines. And you are a worthy ally. Whoever your enemies are, they have good reason to fear you. And I'll gladly lend you my skills against them when the time comes. Until then, good luck to you, little rabbit. You're a finer hunter than any wolf. Your way into the Devil's Lair, risked mind, limb, and freedom, and destroyed the contract that bound you. The contract you tried to hide from me. Did you think I wouldn't find out? Did you think that you would quietly infiltrate the Devil's home with me nestled right within your thoughts, and mask your true intentions from me? There is only one thing to understand about a devil. It serves only itself. Anything it promised to deliver, it would recover tenfold. You realized the error of your ways and corrected them. But you would do better not to err in the first place, especially when there is so much at stake. You saw for yourself what the Chosen are capable of. But did you also see their weakness? Yes, precisely. It was their union that made them. They had an almost flawless plan to dominate Faerun, but their distrust is their undoing. We must not fall into the same trap. We must trust one another. Good. If we can count upon each other, then we may count one advantage in our favor. You may think yourself ingenious for having slain a devil, but you have merely ironed out a wrinkle. The Elder Brain will not be such an easy foe. It is time we resume our journey to find it.
I could really use some shut-eye.
This Megacatrix.
Trips to the Hells are usually one way, especially when the traveler causes the kind of trouble you did. I knew you were a thief, didn't realize you were a killer. Raphael's death is already causing quite a stir across the Hells. It's a rare thing for a mortal to slay a devil of his stature. In all the excitement, I hope you didn't forget our bargain. Do you have the gauntlets? Hand them over, and our deal is done. Thank you very much. Your coin is always welcome here. And so are you, Devil Slayer.
Still in control. Just.
Let's get going.
sharp as ever.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Shall we continue? All of nature's bounty pales next to you. Do you need something? I was hoping you would ask. Was there something else you wanted? My mind still drifts to that dream I shared with you. For a better future for all those who need it. But that must wait. I remain yours, of course. Ready when you need me. I was hoping you would ask. Was there something else you wanted, my heart? Always. Was there something else you wanted, my heart?
Keep it together.
What's on your mind? Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Thanks, soldier. Your support means I've got one less thing to worry about. That means a lot to me. You really are the best of the best. Of the best.
I have such a headache. Let's move. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
I dared you first, so you have to go.
My fingers crossed. I'm not going in there and getting swallowed by a devil.
Terrible. Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Knock it off. Let's go home. We can play chase the gelatinous cube in the alley. You go in first. It's your idea.
Only have to say it yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
My fingers crossed. I'm not going in there and getting swallowed by a devil.
Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Knock it off! Let's go home! We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in the alley!
You've been seen too late.
Nothing's happening! Oh, shit, that's all time, wasn't it? Bollocks!
Interviews, politics, gossip. All of it gets in that bloody Baldurs mouth rag. Except...
Brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. City of steel and justice.
Does it say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
Before he got paid. No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Smart symposium.
No, I don't like brain.
There's figures hiding in the foliage.
We red us. You are Lady.
Another fight. Let's go. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
But it's not exactly inconspicuous, is it? I cannot believe you've come dressed like the villain in a tragicomedy.
Well, if you can't believe it, that makes it unexpected. Which is good, right?
Battle favors the fearless.
I am ready. That is where I'm needed.
Let this murder be his sacrament.
Quick! Must be quick. This mind is small, fragile. Listen now. You know us. Absolute will. Absolute power. Not much time left. This mind cannot bear us. Turns to liquid. Listen close. We learn. We grow. Loosen our clumsy bindings. Aid us. Necromancer dead. Changeling and tyrant remain at odds. Kill them. You have a place in my grand design.
What happened? Why do I taste copper?
did we think of the story's ending?
Chisel?
The book ended too soon. There was plenty of dust left.
Nothing missing at all.
If he doesn't come back, I'm having his chisel. My bloody youth.
I did you first, so you have to go.
I'm perplexed, furious, frightened.
Not my type. He's not been near a raised in a month.
Better than ever.
All the articles about cults and war.
All right.
Rest on the ground in the shape of the Absolute's mark.
I always said the household's haunted. Now, some leaks, which I realised weren't free. All that good.
Not enough. Great.
What's that?
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
I could pay half now and half tomorrow. 2/3 even. Sorry, sir.
I look like I was born.
This medicatrix!
Raven goes back, I heard. Better twist some ends.
Single shiver, feeling barely perceptible, but you can sense it nonetheless. A phantom caress, hands dancing over your skin. Though you stand alone, it is almost as if the air itself is undressing you. You recall Harlep's words. Every time I make love in your shape, you will know. You will know. One last tingle up your spine leads to a stifled moan. You struggle not to cry out in public. The sensation goes, but it could return at any point. How many hundreds of times will Harlep use your person?
We know you will drive back the army of the Absolute and raise our city to its pinnacle. We stand with you and for you. Our lives are yours, and our enemies are forfeit. You shall bring us, true children of the gate, into the light.
Light, bring a door tag!
The people of this city love a grow and fill in peace. Shall know us.
Not for communal use. Best keep your hands.
Why, yes, Edvard. Edvard? Well, Edvard.
So what can we do about it? With the lies they're publishing, I mean.
Not a lot. Unless you want to...
Get what you can while the getting's good. We'll be closing our doors soon enough. We mostly trade in noble stock, and well, my fool of a fella Balin never came back with any. If the old sack was going to die, he could have brought back some noble stock beforehand. About the bloody fungus, Bone Cloak's days are numbered. Go on then.
Can't bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A trap.
Staying informed seems super stressful.
Hearing you say that stresses me out more than the Gazette, mate.
I'm telling you, that flaming fist was linked.
Thank the gods. I should have known you'd make it to the city all right. But you never know. I'm shocked by my good fortune, quite honestly. Rent is fair, and the setup is just what I need to start making a living again. Without you, I'd be dead in a ditch twice over. Instead, I have my own smithy in the city. At least, until the Absolute's army mows us down. But hey, anything could happen in the meantime. Optimism, right? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Sliced clean through Stelmane's neck.
I heard her guts were placed on the ground in the shape of the Absolute's mark.
Haunted. Doubly so.
Anywhere. Not like you could sell it.
I can think of a thing or two. Nothing good.
I'm never eating at the Elfsod again. What if there were bits?
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
The guards.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
That newcomer Gortash, an archduke.
Sounds better every day. such a coward.
That's what she said.
Hold up, citizen.
Stellmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and recruits. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. Oh, but unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stellmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Very nice. Most counts. Here's all I've... the symbol. And the removal of the hand. I've a theory, but... oh, well, you're a civilian. That one will be for me to follow up. Don't get your hope.
All of nature's bounty pales next to you. Do you need something? I was hoping you would ask. Was there something else you wanted, my heart? Relationship. You should feel free to roam as your heart desires. Come here to me. Was there something else you wanted, my heart? You wish to speak? I am here for you. Come here to me. Was there something else you wanted, my heart?
You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
The rite. The Master needs him. He must attend.
Why should we let Cazador have all the fun? After all he's done to us. Vengeance will taste sweet, paired with ascension. You think he's ever kept a promise? He will never let us be free. You will know that. After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More than power. More than to walk in the sun. You want to see him dead.
He is different. Stronger. Fire in his eyes. Maybe he could take Cazador's place. Maybe he could free us.
Perhaps we can get back at Cazador and finish the ritual. The 7 can unite and... The bonds hold. He owns us. We have no choice. We must obey. Get out of here, Astarion, before...
Still breathing, despite everything.
Invenium here!
What a mess. Well, at least you've met my family now. He cannot, thanks to our wriggling friend. He will be furious. And he'll be even more furious when I get to that crypt and stop him. For what it's worth, thank you. No matter what happens down there, you helped me stand up against him.